India Today, the only channel with reporters in all of the countries directly involved in this current unfolding conflict. India Today's Ashraf Wani has been in Lebanon for the last 1 week, reporting from all the sites where airstrikes have been taking place. Gaurav Sawant is in Tel Aviv, Israel. He will be in the northern part of that country in a short while from now. Gaurav, very quickly coming to you first, because all eyes are now on Israel's next move. Nobody, can speculate as to how Israel will act. It is the Jewish New Year, which gets over tomorrow, and all the sense is, before that first anniversary of the Hamas attack last year, there could be a big Israeli response. What are you hearing, Gaurav?
Shiv, Israel is in what is known in military parlance as stand 2. Israel is on stand 2, which means it is on a state of highest alert. The offensive is on. Israel is relentlessly striking at terror bases, and that we've been reporting very extensively. Ashraf's been reporting from Lebanon at the receiving end, and now I'm here, in Tel Aviv right now. On my way to the north, we're on the highway to the north, and on this highway, you do see military movement. You do see a lot of action, where Israel is actually gearing up. What is Israel's aim? Israel's aim is to ensure that Hezbollah no longer remains a threat to its people in the north, especially those 70,000 people who've been displaced. This is Shabbat. This is also the New Year. Now, in this time when everyone should be celebrating, Israel wants to celebrate, but wants to celebrate with those 70,000 people when they get back home. And for that, they want that from the Israel-Lebanon border, where I would be in a while from now, to the Litani River, which is about a 20-kilometer stretch, in instances 30 kilometers, at its narrowest about 8 kilometers. There should be no Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. That's easier said than done. It was attempted in 2008, did not succeed. It's being attempted once again, where they hope that they will have at least some element of success, given the fact that they've gone far more scientifically and with military precision, as you well know, taking out the entire Hezbollah top leadership, taking out the second-rung leadership, taking out the tactical level commanders, yet at least thousands and thousands of commanders and cadres still remain. So it's a long haul, but this time Israel is in it for the long haul, Shiv.
It's in it for the long haul. In fact, just shortly after the Al-Khamenei made his speech today, after the Friday prayers, there was a barrage of rockets that emanated from southern Lebanon into Israel, and the airstrikes have continued. Before I take you to southern Lebanon, where India Today's Ashraf Wani has been reporting, I want to play out for you Rajesh Pawar's report from Tehran, the capital of Iran. Like I said, India Today present on the ground in all of these countries. Here's Rajesh Pawar from Tehran telling us about how Iran is preparing for what, by all accounts, will be some kind of an Israeli reaction to that missile strike.
I'm right now in the capital of Iran, Tehran. Today there was a huge rally in which Ayatollah Khamenei addressed the people here, the public here. And it's after a long gap that Ayatollah Khamenei has come out in public. He has spoken openly to the people. It's after a gap of almost 5 to 6 years. And today when he spoke, lakhs of people were gathering there. They had gathered there to listen to him. There were huge range of emotions in the people. Some people were crying, some were angry, some were talking of revenge. But the overall atmosphere here was very tense. And people are asking for revenge, and especially what happened, what Iran did to Israel a few days back. Looks like that the attack from Israel and maybe from America on Iranian soil is imminent, and Tehran probably will be one of the targets. This is Rajesh Pawar for India Today from Tehran.
And from Iran, let's go straight to southern Lebanon, where India Today's Ashraf Wani has been fearlessly reporting in all of the worst hit areas, from the place where Hassan Nasrallah was killed, to the Hezbollah headquarters, to the place where airstrikes are continuing, even in suburbs of Beirut. Ashraf, in the wake of the Al-Khamenei speech today, virtually warning Israel of any kind of an escalation, it seems that the operations, both from the air and the ground in southern Lebanon, between the Hezbollah and the Israel Army and Air Force, those are continuing. There is no stopping there.
Absolutely not any kind of stoppage for the ongoing slaughter in the Lebanon, particularly on the Hezbollah sites, what the IDF claims. But here people say that these all are not the Hezbollah sites, particularly today I visited the Tyre city. You may have watched that report. That city is not controlled by Hezbollah. There are also some businessmen, hoteliers, restaurant owners from different parts of the Lebanon. Maybe some buildings may be of part of the Hezbollah, but without any kind of proper identification, that city has been previously bombed. Last year I went to that city that was packed with the international and national tourists of the Lebanon, but now that gives the deserted look. Now what I am currently witnessing, yesterday evening we have seen the drone movement very intensifying all across the skies in Lebanon, particularly in the Beirut. Now that drone movement is quite heardable here. One can listen and heard the large sounds of drones, not only one, multiple drones, which probably look for the targets in the afternoon or in the sunlight. Then as evening starts, the bombing from the IDF and Israeli Air Force continues in the south, not only in the South Lebanon, but in fact whole country, from Sheba Valley to South Lebanon to suburb of Beirut.
Ashraf, Gaurav and Rajesh, thank you for the moment, gentlemen, for joining me. We will come back to you. Remember, all three of our reporters in the three conflict areas. Gaurav in northern Israel, Ashraf in southern Lebanon, where the airstrikes are taking place, Rajesh in Tehran, the capital of Iran, where things could hot up very, very soon. We will be going back to them. Remember their faces. They will be bringing you this entire conflict first.